Happy Saturday, everybody. It's Pinay New Yorker. Thank you for being here. Michi, bless me. Maraming salamat sa mga nandito kung saan man kayo galing ng simbahan. Whether you're just home, thank you so much for joining me for this Saturday live stream. I thought I'd start a little later kasi I had a few things to do. So my Saturday was chill. Hindi naman hectic. It rained. Like it really poured in New York. We had what you call storm warning. So we get texts na babahain, lalakas ang ulan, one thing or the other. So it's actually something that we can all use kasi lagi kami natatakot na magkakaroon ng kakulangan sa tubig or there would be a drought if there's not enough rain. So usually that's gauged by whether or not we had enough snow or we are getting enough rain. So yes, we got some rain today. Hello, Chrismel TV. Welcome. Maraming salamat. Kung meron ka nga palang bagong premiere or any new uploads you want to push, just please drop the link. And again, a like for the live stream would be most appreciated. That keeps me happy. Sandali, let's put us on the laptop so that I can better pin and better share whatever it is that you will share. Hi, Chris Mel. Remind me nga where you are, Philippines, right? Or are you here in the States also? Just to frame the conversation. So to everybody or anybody who is not familiar with me, I actually live stream from New York, but I'm Filipina. So I toggle between English and Tagalog. Depende kung sino lang ang nandito. We try to be inclusive. Ayaw natin mag-etsapuera ng kung sino, except pag nanggugulo. And every day, I've come to expect it, may papasok ng gugulo, ng aasar. Hide from channel. Yun lang ang yun lang ang solution doon. I refuse to be part of anybody's prank or game. And we're just here to have fun. So ako yan lang ang prinsipyo ko sa live streaming. I'm not here to make a statement. I'm not here to publicize any political views. I try not to be political or religious. We're just here to have fun, di ba? Kaya YouTube content creator kayo o hindi. Whether you are a watcher like our number one watcher, ay hindi pwede number one kasi magiging number two si Marie. So, we have two watchers who I love keeping company with. Also, I am happy whether there's 1, 5, 6, 10. It keeps me on my toes. And we have Brian. Hello, Brian. Where are you chatting from? Magandang gabi. Oh, there you go. Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Brian, are you You're not. The avatar is not, but I'm not going to presume. Chris7812, good evening. I have a question. I have to read this first before reading it out loud. I'm a little wary. Do we have a natural parasite cleanse in the Philippines? Yes, and it's organic, but I don't know the English translation. Brian Anderson, no, I am just learning. Are you married to a Filipina or is your special someone a Filipina? Just curious. You're welcome to join us if you have any questions, and we are always very welcoming and appreciative of foreigners who have a Filipino or a Filipina as their special someone. So just to give you context, I was born and raised in the Philippines. I moved here 25 years ago. So that's more than, no, not more, just a little less than half my life. I'm 59. So I married a Filipino too. So I'm not one of those who jumped overseas to marry a foreign husband, but we divorced 7 years ago. So I remain very much in touch with the Philippines. I go home every year. Brian Anderson, I'm recently engaged to the most beautiful Pinay in the world, and I have no doubt that she is, and you are one lucky guy. Can you spell the name of the parasite cleanse in your language? I can use Google Translate to correct it. It's more of the actual act of cleansing. It's purga, P-U-R-G-A. So that is the act of cleansing your digestive tract Brian Anderson, thank you very much. And have you been to the Philippines, Brian? Just curious. And when was the last time you were there? Chris7812 says thank you. Chris, I'm still a little worried here, but I am hoping you are not one of those agitators trying to make fun of us who are live streaming and reading messages. Okay, so we welcome everyone. I mean, we have a couple of regulars, both from the Philippines and here. It is a weekend. I expect it to be a little slower. This is not a huge live stream, just to give you a warning. I don't have 30, 40 people walking in, but I'm quite happy with that. I have a couple of regulars from both sides of the world and also from both sides culturally. So if you have any questions you want to share, please feel free to type away. We are more, and I say we because it's not just me. Lahat po kami, meron po tayong mga dayuhan na nandito. Yung isa, AFAM siya. Chris, are you familiar with the term, no, I'm sorry, Brian, are you familiar with the term AFAM? AFAM. Chris7812, no, I do not want to agitate your stream. It is a concern I have. I think there may be a link between American illnesses and parasites. That's going to be tough because, and I think it's also a very sound claim, but then you have the entire world coming into the US. And by the way, your customs people are rather strict. I know, I travel every year to the Philippines and they actually identify what food items they do not allow in. Brian Anderson, yes, I am. Michael Dubs, no, I do not. She's blonde, she's white, I'm Asian. But we are all entitled to our own opinions. Welcome all the same. So Michael Dubs, where are you chatting from? And Brian Anderson says, no, my fiance is from Iloilo, but she's living in Vancouver, British Columbia now. Oh, lucky you. So you don't need to go to Manila. You can actually just go to British Columbia. I don't know how far it is, but I do know it's not next door. But still, at least you're in the same country, right? Congratulations again, and I am very happy for you. I hope it works out. And you are one lucky man. That's all I'm going to say. Of course, I'm biased. I'm Filipina. But the fact that you say she's the most beautiful Filipina, I get it. You love her. So, yes, we will take you in. Okay, I think I have... So again, just to remind everybody about the chat rules, we want to observe respect and courtesy here. No agitators, please. And whether you give out provocative, sexual, or racial statements, you will be booted from the chat. Also, we do not like people fighting with other people. And no flooding. You would know that if you're regularly in these live streams. Brian Anderson says she came for a holiday and just left on Tuesday to go back. So it's an LDR. Well, still, the distance between British Columbia and Ontario is not quite the same as the Philippines and British Columbia and Ontario, right? So I still say you don't have it bad. It's like something you can easily work out. Someone has to move, right? So, and how long have you been engaged? Is her family here? Because that's a totally different custom, but they might not require that of you because you are not Filipino. So we have a total engagement, I'd say, protocol. That's how I would call yung pamanhikan, di ba mga kababayan? We have the what we call pamanhikan. That's like asking for the girl's hand in marriage. We only do that for the girl. We don't do it for the groom. Okay, hold on. Brian Anderson, it's 5 hours flight, but we are happy. But like I said, you are under the same flag, so excuse me, that spares you a lot of paperwork. and a lot of miles to travel, right? Oh, she has a sister here. Then good for you. Her parents are still around because usually, like the Americans will ask for the parents' permission to ask their daughter's hand in marriage when they propose. There is an actual procedure or protocol, like I said, or ceremony that we do. But depends how traditional the family is. But if she's here, she visited you, sister's here, sister approved, then it's all a matter of you getting things, to the altar, right? But congratulations again. So I'm so happy for you. The parents are back in Iloilo. So question, are you going to get married here or get married in the Philippines? Might actually be cheaper to get married in the Philippines. Depends how many will travel on your behalf. Iloilo is a beautiful city and it's one of the more progressive parts of the Philippines. Hi Lakadman TV, maraming salamat sa pagpasok at pagbalik. Maraming salamat. 2 thumbs up, Lakadman, at saka 2 thumbs up. Can I request those in the chat, Brian? Can you give the live stream a like, please? That's all the currency I need from you. Or you can double tap your phone if you're using a smartphone. Pin kita. Bagong upload ba to or it's still the same? It doesn't matter. I will pin it. Hold on. There you go. And we're going to open that. Thank you so much, Brian. So that's a thing to consider because if her parents are still around, either you bring them over or you two travel back home and celebrate her family. Are your parents still around? Parents are a very important thing in weddings. So just to let you know. Usually you can't have a wedding if the parents are still around, you can't do it without them. And like here in the West, sometimes the bride and the groom will do it on their own, not necessarily eloping, but they don't need the parents to be there. Si Brian ay mayroong kasintahan na Pilipina, pero pareho silang nasa Canada, so hindi siya AFAM. You're not an AFAM, you're not a foreigner assigned in Manila. I just need to time out quickly. I need to take my medication. There you go. Let's give Lakadman some love. I'm opening your link on a different browser. And I'm gonna go look. Lakadman, kamusta naman dyan? It's the same. Natamsa ko na to. Anong oras ba ang premiere mo? Premieres in 74 minutes. Those who are so inclined, please go jump to Lakadman's premiere. He does mukbang videos. So it would be nice if you can show him some love and join the premiere or give a thumbs up to the premiere, a thumbs up to the premiere. I've done the thumbs, I did not. Bakit nalaglag? Oh, I think I did it as Take 5 NYC. So, I'm in the premiere already. As Take 5 NYC. At sandali, Lakadman, wag mong jaketan kasi napapalit ako ng Pinay New Yorker. There. Now, I am there. Yun, sa Pinay New Yorker, naka-thumbs-up na ako. Kaya pala, walang thumbs-up. Kanina, I was under Take 5. Okay, there you go. So, for those who don't know, I have a second channel, Take 5 NYC. Hi, Luffy fan. How are you? Where are you chatting from? Nakabahan ako dito sa mga biglang pumapasok na ito, ha? Minsan yan yung mga nanggagapang. Pero tingnan natin. Luffy fan, where art thou? Ooh, Korea or Japanese. Sorry, I can't read that. English and Tagalog only. And I don't think translator will work for me on a live stream. But thank you so much. I appreciate that you are here. Yeah, it's not letting me translate. Sorry. Brian Anderson. Oh, is that the one for a birthday party online? I don't know what you're asking, Brian. Sorry, I got lost. No, he has a premiere. So, premiere is when the video first is published to the public and people are invited to view it all at the same time. And there's a group chat. Luffy fan, no, it wasn't coming out in English. You said you think now it's in English. So I think you hit something. Big Bird is asking, What's been the best experience of your life so far? I have a lot, too many to mention. Brian Anderson, the other channel, oh, Take 5 NYC is actually a shorts channel I'm still trying to monetize. So it's not quite as, it only has 900 plus subscribers. And let me pin the channel. And I am working on the chat hours. So hold on, where's Take 5 NYC? But the one who's going to have a birthday is this channel. I'm turning 4, which is turning 3 rather, come October 4. So yeah. So if those of you who have the time, if you can please give Take 5 NYC some love. I'm going to pin it shortly. If we can first give Lakad Man some love with a thumbs up for his upcoming, that would be great. But my other channel is this. Hold on. And Lakad Man, pin ko na ha, kasi napin na naman kita eh. I'm going to pin this. This one is the channel I am working on. Okay, hold on. Luffy fan, am I spelling it right? I'm Japanese. Welcome. Konnichiwa. Lakadman TV. Smiles, Brian Anderson. Oh, okay. Luffy fan. I'm using the thing to switch language. Travel and happiness, welcome. Nagawin na ako sa'yo, napanood ko na yung latest mo. Maraming salamat. Welcome. And then, Luffy fan says, because I'm Japanese. I understand, Luffy fan. Are you in Tokyo or some other part of Japan? How are you doing there right now? Travel and happiness says, good morning, everyone. Lakadman TV says, sige po, thanks. Maraming salamat. Okay, umalis na ata yung mga nanggugulo. Kamukha ko daw si Hillary Clinton. Sino binola niya? Marami na namang, kinakabahan ako pag pumapasok tong mga to eh. Luffy fan says, I'm watching One Piece tonight, I guess. TN is tonight, right? Is One Piece a band? I don't know if I pressed the right button. Luffy fan says, well, don't worry, you will be patient. We're all learning here. So it's, take your time, no pressure. So we have Japan in the house, the Philippines in the house, Canada in the house. Travel and happiness, ha ha ha, ganun. Oo, mukha ko nga daw. Naantay ko nga kung ano yung susunod eh. Tapos yung nagtatanong kung ano yung pinakamaganda kong karanasan sa buhay, parang feeling ko may kasunod yun. Kaya medyo natatakot na ako magbasa ng biglaan pagka hindi ko kilala. So I tried to read the messages, but I'm a little wary because there have been people who, knowing that I read the messages, try to insert things which sort of a way to get to sort of taunt the host. Okay. Luffy fan, I'm just good at memorizing the buttons to chat. Well, Luffy fan, I'm happy that you are. How'd you find me? Travel and happiness. Lakas mang bola, Tita Pinay. Ay, naku, sinabi mo. Marami yan. Ako, basta my simple rule is, if you become too aggressive or I feel that there is racial thread in the conversation, I hit the hide from channel. Hindi ko na tina-time out. Hide from channel agad. We're here to chill. So to everybody who's looking for something more risque, this is a very vanilla chat. And I tell this to the people who try to agitate or who try to provoke. Malinis po ang usapan dito. Hindi ho tayo hindi ho tayo kakagat sa kalaswaan. Yung iba kasi sa kanila pinipilit yan. So some would do that. But again, so we're talking about Sunday. How's everybody's Sunday going? Travel, kamusta dyan ang linggo mo? Dito umulan kanina lang. So I don't know if tomorrow is supposed to be rainy, sunny, pero we have warnings of, we have storm warnings, I think up to midnight tonight. So when that happens, kawawa naman yung mga payong. Wala pa namang gumagawa ng payong dito. So, pag nasira yung payong mo, the end. Kaya pagka umulan, ang daming sirang payong na makikita mo sa basurahan. Lalo na yung sa kalye. I just need to check something. I am sorry. Hold on. Meron pa ba? Mm, I think I did that already. Okay, Luffy fan. My father is America, but he's my stepdad. Are you living in the base? Travel and happiness smiles. Luffy fan. I'm learning English. Very good. Luffy fan. I can only say dog in English. Brian Anderson. It's not easy to run a channel this big, I'm sure. Oh, I'm going to make a correction. This is not a big channel. 12,000 is not big at all. Travel and happiness says, naku, nag-ulan din po kanina mga 3 a.m. But ngayon po mainit na medyo cloudy. So travel and happiness, just to translate, says it started raining where he's at and around 3 a.m. But now it is a bit cloudy. Luffy fan, yes, 12K is small because have you seen the other channels which are 50,000, 1 million, 100,000? I've seen channels that are 26 million, 8 million. Those are the big channels. It's not really difficult unless the chat becomes overly popular, and I only started doing live streams in the last 6 weeks. So this is a new endeavor. So I'm learning. I get baited by those who try to make fun of us. But I've learned that the easiest way is to throw them out of the chat. Luffy fan, I literally can understand English but can't speak English. That's all right. That's normal. Luffy fan says +1 sub. Thank you so much. No, but that's normal. Even I tried to study formal Spanish before. I tried to study Russian last year. It's always easier to read than it is to speak it. Hi, Rock Solid Passion. Hello po. Rock Solid is actually an American. Again, studying Tagalog, I guess. Hello, everyone, she says. MLSO. MLSO to you too. And light number 9, thank you so much for the love. And again, I keep telling everybody, whether you're passing through or you are staying for the conversation, please do give us the thumbs up by double tapping your phone or by simply hitting the, you know. Okay, Brian Anderson, congratulations to your success this far. Thank you, Brian. I've been a YouTuber for almost 3 years. It hasn't been easy, but see, to me, it's a personal passion. So it's not like this is make or break. I mean, it's something I like to do. Travel and happiness says, gives me the smile. Luffy fan, my family is going to America. Oh, which part of the States are you going to, Luffy fan? Let me guess. San Diego. Are you heading towards San Diego or to your stepfather's home state? Travel and happiness greets rock solid passion and gives her an MLSO. Luffy fan says Ohio. Oh, that's a little further from me. Um, yes. I'm sorry. I'm geographically challenged here. I've been here over 20 years, but it's sort of like, except for the states which are near me and which coast or which part generally is it part of, I cannot, I'm not an authority on where certain states are. So Rock Solid Passion says, hello, travel. Luffy Fan says, my father moved with us, so we're going back to his home state. Oh, that's good. Do you have a sibling or a sister or brother with your stepfather, or you're the only child in the family? That's going to be fun. Have you ever been to the States? Have you ever been to this side of the world? I haven't been to Japan except the airport, but my brother and his family love your country. So they keep going back, but they go to different prefectures. So they've been, I think, one time they went to Kyoto and 2 other places. Then he came back for, I'm trying to think of the prefecture with the older castles. Osaka, I think. Luffy fan. I have 2 American brothers. Oh, and they're your half brothers or they're step brothers? So that should be nice. You're not alone. So the important thing is, Give us a chance. It's not as bad. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of cuisine-wise, there's a lot of Japanese food, but sometimes they Americanize it already. Oh, step. Okay. So, can I ask, Luffy fan, are you a he or a she? So, is that all boys or two American brothers and you being their stepsister? So that should be fun. At least you're not alone. So I think that's a big that is a big sister. Okay, I'm gonna show it. Okay, so sometimes what do you call this? YouTube tries to screen when they know there might be something there. Although I don't know what's wrong with the sister. Oh, so that's nice. Are they older than you? Rock Solid Passion Traveler watching latest, now my new friend. Please connect. Rock Solid is trying to work on her watch hours. She already has 2,000 plus subscribers, but she's still working on the 4K. Travel and Happiness. Thank you, my friend Rock Solid Passion, on the way to your video. And she also does live streams. Luffy fan, I have a dog named Choo Choo based on the dog in One Piece. Oh, I see. So One Piece, is that a show? I guess it's a show. And I guess it's American, not Japanese, right? You should watch American shows so you can practice how to speak English. Anime. It's not manga, is it? It's just anime. Okay, Rock Solid Passion. Salamat po. Rock Solid, if I may ask, have you bridged the 2,000 hours? Or you're still working on the first 2,000? Just curious so we know how to help. Or are you trying to go, are you close to the 4,000 already? Sometimes it takes a little more effort. Luffy fan, I listen to it in English. Rock Solid Passion, 12:30 as of now. So that's good. At least you're over the 1,000 mark. Travel and Happiness at Rock Solid Passion. Walang anuman po. Or Rock Solid, that's how we say you're welcome. Rock Solid Passion, December is my 1 year date. Oh, so you're trying to, I think you're going to hit it. And I think you're doing the right thing. So the good news is, you're done with the subs. Because in my case, the subs were more difficult than the hours. So I monetized though in 4 months. So I did the 4,000 watch hours in two, but it took me another 2 months to get the 1,000 subscribers. Rock Solid Passion says, I am trying. So besides the live streams, you should also upload more videos. Luffy fan, I finished One Piece 2 years ago and I'm now trying to find another long anime. But maybe you should start watching, if not the newscast. I'm sorry, it's a little serious. Watch American shows where there's conversation, like the comedies, sitcoms. It's too complicated. The comedies. Rock Solid Passion. My problem, as you have seen the internet, is not great for life. That's what I mean. So what I would do, I'll just write you. It's hard to explain it here. But there is a way. You don't need to go live every time to get the watch hours. Luffy fan, I have Duolingo to learn English. But the thing is really, Luffy fan, you have to practice conversing with someone. So if your half brothers are there, you should talk to them, or your stepfather, so that it's easier. And don't worry, English is a second language to me. My main language is Tagalog because I'm Filipino. Rock Solid Passion. My email in description too. Okay, will do. I like your video descriptions because it's complete. Did I see an Amazon store there? So, are you an Amazon influencer now? You should apply. I think they'll take you at 2,000. That's an additional income stream as well. Luffy fan, they're in college and my father doesn't get home until I'm asleep. Oh, are the stepbrothers though in the States? I would think they're in the States if they're here, right? Because they're in college. Rock Solid, not yes, but I have started that process. Okay, so that's another. I am, but to me, it's a little tedious. I hardly have time for YT, so it's very hard for me to find time, even for just the products that I buy. not even the products I want to endorse. But I think if you get the hang of it, it's a good source of income. Luffy fan says, yeah. Okay. So, the important thing is you just practice. And sometimes it helps to, like I said, listen to the news. Or if you have Duolingo, I heard Duolingo is very good. You just do it regularly, you'll be able to learn the language. So, we have Japan, we have the US, we have the Philippines in the house. Please don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up. I'm usually here 8 to 10 every evening, Eastern Standard Time, or 9 to 11. Today I started at 9. It's a weekend and I just had a couple of things to do. Mike Mercury, how are you? You're up late again. It's after midnight there. Well, but we have an excuse. It's Saturday. We can party. Mike Mercury is in the UK. Please don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up. Luffy fan, you should have 88 million subs. I would be happy with 100,000, but I'm a long ways away from that. This is one of the reasons I'm doing the live stream. It helps me learn and it helps me to get to know more people like I bumped into you, right? Rock solid. Luffy, I have my channel with translation set and you can turn the closed caption set maybe. Might help you to learn, my friend. See, Rock Solid is in Arkansas and she does live stream usually. So that would be very helpful to you. And she's usually on most of the day. I'm sorry, Rock. I was thinking of Mother Nature because I know Mother Nature's schedule. She's on from 9 in the morning to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. But that's 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in Hong Kong where she's at. So, marami po tayong kausap. Yung mga pumapasok pong Pilipino, please, give me a shout out para naman malaman kung nandiyan kayo kasama ni Travel and Happiness. Grabe naman, 88 million. Mag 50K or 100K. Okay na ako, Tita Pinay. Same. But I like the pace I'm growing. But of course, it would be nice kung more. Kasi yung porsyento ng subscribers mo na babalik, it depends on the size of your house. They don't all watch. So for example, my 12,000 subscribers aren't the people watching my vids. It's actually people that YouTube throws my videos to. Mike Mercury suggesting watch Seinfeld. Yes, and some people like the BTS actually recommend Friends. Art history education. Shout out to you and shout out to you as well. Luffy fan, you went back to Japanese. Travel and Happiness. Rock solid passion, art history. Rock solid is saying hello to you, art history. Art history is Filipino, but he's in California, and Rock Solid Passion is in Arkansas. So, and Mike Mercury is in the UK, while Luffy Fan is in Japan trying to learn English. Oh, you're on the plane. You're already on your way to Ohio? Is that it? Art history. Oh, I'm sorry, art history education. I'm from Texas. Apparently not Rock Solid Passion. I missed out on art history. I mean, the conversations are small enough, I think, that it's not difficult to remember. But sometimes I falter with the Filipino, so sometimes I'm guessing the wrong area of the Philippines. Art history education is from Houston, Texas. We're getting some bad weather here. Nakarating na ata dito yung nanggaling sa inyo. Whatever was in Texas has arrived on the Northeast. Art history education says that's fine. I guess in reference to my bumbling on locations. I try to remember, but usually my elephant of a memory gets me in trouble. So, but it's a good skill to have, especially when you need to memorize a lot. But sometimes, like I said, I tend to figure things out because I remember stuff that I'm not supposed to remember, and it gets somebody else in trouble. I'm sorry, I just need to check this. Are we done? I think they said good night. Did we say good night? If they said good night, then I am good on this other project I'm doing. End. Okay, so that's good. We have ended on that side. Luffy fan, me, it's 10:36 p.m. for me. But you said you're on a plane, right? So you're on your way to the States or you're going somewhere else? We're trying to indulge Luffy fan who is moving to Ohio soon, and she's trying to learn English. I don't know how she found me. We have Travel and Happiness from the Philippines here also. Those who just came in, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. That's how you know it's Filipino. You ask for a thumbs up or a thumbs up. Please double tap your screen if you are using a smartphone. That will also give me the like that I crave. Rock Solid Passion. Was this you I saw making the envelope trading gift with tags and more inside New Yorker? Envelope with gift tags. Envelope trading gift with tags and more. I'm trying to remember. I have a craft channel, but it's not this one. It's Gotham Chick. That's the other one. That's the crafting channel. That one, I am not trying to monetize. I just wanted to sort of, I think I might have subscribed to you on that. Usually that's the third account I will subscribe with because it's the one that has 200 plus subs. Andrew Napek says hi. Hi, Andrew. Where are you chatting from? Rock Solid Passion. It was another channel. Older videos sounded like you talking. Yes, that was my crafting channel, Gotham Chick. Rock Solid Passion says, oh yes, that was you. Yes, that was me. All the channels that I actually fan out are mine. So they are accounts that I nurtured precisely to help others and to have a fallback. So I don't develop all the channels, but those are existing accounts. So unlike the subs that other people give out, which are server generated, mine are really my accounts. I don't know that I have 100 though. Just a few dozen. Rock Solid Passion, that was the name, yes. Gotham Chick. Luffy fan. In 25 minutes, it will take off. Well, then you should concentrate on Duolingo once you take off. And very basic, people here, yeah, I'll give you a tip. We don't say hi. We say, how are you? Or how are you doing? That's how we say hello. So everybody you will meet here will ask you that. How are you? Or how are you doing? Safe travels, Luffy fan. She's moving to Ohio from Japan to move to her stepfather's home state. She's Japanese. Travel and Happiness. Rock Solid Passion. Done watching replay of your latest video. Done. Thumbs up. Connect all bell. Ano ba yun? Ano yung tawag natin sa all bell? May kalampag, di ba? Rock Solid Passion. Thank you, Travel. Same here, my friend. I mean, we're all trying to grow our channels. So, like I said, I just hope the smaller channels will not think, oh, they have a big channel, they don't need the help or support anymore. I think we all need help and support here. So that's what I'm trying to espouse when people say, oh, you have a big house. No, I don't have a big house. I'm also struggling. And the truth of the matter is, not all of those will come back to watch. Only very small percentage, actually. So your main target, it's really not your subscribers. Your main target is the larger YouTube audience. So that's the thing. Di ba, Travel? Thumbs up. Hi, Junior Cacao. Alam mo, masama ang loob ko sa'yo kasi sinabi mo, Mexicano ka, Pilipino ka pala. Junior Cacao is pretending to be Mexican but he's Filipino. Talagang nosebleed. Unang-una, yung nosebleed na yan, Pilipino lang ang may alam niyan. That's not an English expression. That's a Filipino expression. Luffy fan, I posted 0 videos because I don't know if anyone will understand me. You don't need to speak. My videos didn't have me speaking for the longest time. So you just need to you know what they call that? It's hard to explain because I'm sure you're going to have a tough time if I don't write it down. You should create aesthetic videos. Those are videos without any talking, no narration, but you show what you're doing. So you can show that you're fixing your desk, you're fixing your bag, you're eating your lunch, you're having your day, you're fixing your room, you're walking to school. No words. So that's an aesthetic video. Let me type it up. There are channels which are fully like that. They don't talk at all. I didn't used to show myself and I didn't really talk. I would just put captions. So You don't need to be able to speak in English or talk in your videos to put up a video on YouTube. 'Di ba? Art history, come on, it's true. Nosebleed is not an American expression. Sa Pilipinas lang naman nag-umpisa yan eh. Luffy fan. I don't go to school. Then when you go to school, or you can just show your room. You can show yourself sitting in the garden. You can show your teacup. You can show what you ate, like if you're eating cookies. You can show yourself walking in the park or, just walking in the street. You can just show your feet. You don't need to speak. So don't let that stop you. Rock solid passion. Yes, many like to watch the mukbang videos. No talking. Oh, the Filipinos who mukbang talk. So they actually talk to the audience. Travel and happiness. Junior Kakao, huli ka na, magmamang-maangang ka pa MBI, tita. Di naman NBI, sobra ka naman. Marites lang. Luffy fan, I'm turning like 23 tomorrow. I wish I could show you that channel. And she's like around that age. And I think she's either Korean. So look this up. I typed it. Aesthetic video. There's one channel. She makes like maybe one video every 2 months. But my God, a lot of people watch. She will just fix her desk. She'll change the theme. So if it's pink today, maybe tomorrow it's going to be green, or the next video she'll turn it to green. But search for that on YouTube and you'll know what I mean. They don't speak at all. That's the point of an aesthetic video. You just show it. You do not have dialogue. There's no narration. There's no voiceover. Okay? I think you can do that. And you're 23. Are you still going to go to school, or you're going to start to find work? So I wish you luck when you land in Ohio. Keep watching us. I'm glad you subbed. I'm usually here. I think Ohio, though, is on a different time zone. Again, I am a little challenged when it comes to that. I am on Eastern Standard. Oh, you have a job. Lucky you. Lucky you. So at least you're not going to be stuck at home. Art history education. Suggestion for you, Luffy. Post some tourist spots in Japan. Oh, but she's moving to Ohio. She's on her way right now. Adil Haji, welcome. Unfortunately, English only or Tagalog, so you'd have to translate that for us to understand you, but welcome. Travel and happiness. Kape tayo, Tita Pinay, habang kinig sa'yo. 3-in-1 plus taster's choice ako. And if it's Starbucks, I like Verona. Anyway, welcome, Adil. Rock solid passion. Perfect. New to Ohio, can show all the new things you see. Yes, you can show like I explored this. I went to the grocery. I went to the park. I saw the library. This is what I see in my town. There's so many things you can showcase. And you can show it from the perspective of a Japanese in Ohio. That's a channel name. You can say a Japanese in Ohio, or Konnichiwa from Ohio. Luffy fan. My job is, oh wow, I have a friend who's an animator for Disney, but she's in California. And she started, I've known her since high school. So she did, excuse me, I think the last one she did, I'm not sure what the new one, I think Coco, she did Frozen, she did not SpongeBob, excuse me, the one with the long hair, Rapunzel, DJ Blast, Gayu, Pretty, I can't read that. Thank you so much anyway, DJ Blast. Rock solid passion. Wow, nice. Art history education. I'm touched with Starbucks Verona. That's what I always order. Oh, art history, do you know that there's a specific coffee blend that Starbucks Philippines sells, but they don't brew it. But you can buy it from there. It's called Kape Venta. So Kapevinta. I used to get this a lot when my ex loves coffee. So, but it can only be bought in the Philippines. Luffy fan, I get paid like $300,000 a year. I animated like the first 43 episodes of One Piece. Wow! I should introduce you to my friend. You two would understand each other. Because that's a real talent. Like, I know that it's a different way to draw animation. So you shouldn't have a problem, because people, I think, in that kind of industry, they're very accepting of people coming from different backgrounds. So it's not like it's the monopoly of one particular nationality. I'm sure with your portfolio, they will love you there. O, diba? Mayaman naman pala siya. At Luffy fan, come and visit a beautiful place, my hometown, Puerto Princesa, Palawan, Philippines. More beautiful beaches, more beautiful spot, white sand beaches. Travel di pa ako nagawi dyan eh. Nakapagbora na ako finally, I think like maybe, was it 3, 4 years ago. All my life, that was the only time I went. And my next one is Palawan or Aurora because I want to see the lighthouse in Aurora. So that's what I'm planning for the next trip home. Travel and happiness. Nescafe lang, tita, black coffee. Ay, walang coffee mate. I drink coffee for the creamer. Dito half and half kami. So, and then you have all the types of milk. Almond milk, which is not really milk. Oat milk, which is not really milk. Puro sila fake milk. If I'm going to drink coffee and I'm going to put milk, gusto ko totoong milk. So anyway, Nescafe, yan. May 3-in-1 din yan, di ba? But it's too thin for me if I do that. So, ang gusto ko, nilalagyan ko siya ng siguro 2 kutsarit. Hindi, isa lang naman. 1 kutsaritang taster's choice. Para tumapang lang. Pero yung lasa nun, okay na sa akin yun. O, diba? Ito naman kausap natin, okay na pala siya. Luffy fan says she visited Russia 2 years ago. I heard it's nice and it's quite a trip. Travel and happiness is excitedly smiling at you. Yung ba yung blue? Yung ba yung blue icon? Thank you to everyone who's here. Please don't forget to like the live stream. Double tap your screen for a like or just find the thumbs up. Give me some love. Labas-pasok sila. Labas. Okay lang yan kasi every pasok yan counted naman. Yummy, yummy. Yan. Kaso, ano na kami dito, past dinner na. I even had my dessert already. I had yogurt for dessert. Kaya drinking na ako. Umulan. Ang lakas-lakas ng ulan. But it was the kind of rain that's nice to listen to. Kamuntik na ako lumabas para maglagay ng cellphone dun sa tabi ng pinto. But I was afraid it would get wet. Adil Haji. My name is Adele from Tangier, Morocco. 35 years old. Nice to meet you, Adele. Am I saying it right? Adele, right? Or Adelaide. Travel and happiness. Ha, ha, ha. Diba? Ayoko naman masira yung aking phone. Hindi siya worth ng hindi siya worth ng effort for content. Travel and happiness, yes, counted, tita. Yun na nga, 'di ba? Natutuwa naman ako doon. Pero may mga taong nagbababad din, which is fine. Like si Miss Michi nandyan lang yan sa background. Tsaka si Miss Marie. So anyway, absent yung mga ibang regulars kasi it's a weekend. MB usually takes the weekend off. Luffy fan, my actual died 17 years ago. That's sad. But hey, life goes on, right? And you did find another family. Hi, Miss Michi. Good morning. What was for breakfast? It's been quiet. Luffy fan is on her way to the States right now. Dalaga na yan. Mababasa tita cellphone. Mababasa tita cellphone. Present. Rock solid passion. Thank you for the support and information, Pinay po. Have a great night. Have to cook dinner. Go ahead. Thank you so much too for stopping by. It really means a lot to me. I mean, the mere fact that you said hello is enough. I am touched and honored. O, diba? Travel and happiness. Ma'am Michi Manalo, MLSO. Good morning po. Nabubulot pa rin ako sa MLSO. MMLSO. Travel and happiness. Okay, Michi Manalo, I'm eating breakfast actually, just bread and egg. Ako dati gusto ko yan, yung tasty ba na, meron kaming brand na gusto, San ang, that was a local bakery in San Juan. So, doon lang sa San Juan, binibenta yon. Gusto ko yan pagka toasted, pagka scrambled, gusto ko with ketchup. Pero pagka sunny side, I like it plain. Luffy fan. I'm gonna visit New York when I get to America. Like 5 months when I get there. Well, you better keep in touch and we can meet up. I work in the city, so it would be very easy. Michi Manalo, travel and happiness, shouty. Yeah, so I'm like I said, I'm usually here 8 to 10 or 9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. And I usually do this every day unless I have something coming up or I'm out or I can't make it for one reason or the other. Like I went on vacation 2 weeks ago. But other than that, I enjoy being here because it helps me unwind at the end of the day, especially if I had a tougher day at work. And it's something that I'm still trying to learn. So, like all of you, it's a learning process for me. And I thank those who are being patient with me as I learn. Kanina may mga pumapasok na parang feeling ko, bumubuelo. Kaso parang siguro nakita nila na I started talking about yung sabi ko, ibuboot ko or else hindi ko na time out, boot agad. So, parang may umatras. Kamukha ko daw si Hillary Clinton, Michi. Michi Manala, may pabuelo pala. Hindi kasi pag lumabas sila bigla with the actual taunt or when they come out with a thing they want read that will get me in trouble, sometimes I end up just booting them immediately. So, parang they're trying to get a feel of it first. Kinakabahan ako, may dalawang pumasok kanina. I mean, I really just want to, I just really want to have a chill conversation. Michi Manalo, yes, a bit of, papatayin kita, Michi. Puti naman yun, ano. Tsaka matanda na yun. Hindi naman. Kung sabi ko nga puti yun, ako hindi. And sabi, sort of like, okay, did they think that would get a rise out of me? Of course not. Ako pa, hide from channel. Tumahimik naman eh. Michi Manalo says, you look puti to me. Maputi ako compared to other Filipinos. Pero yun lang. Pag nakita niyo yung ilong ko, hindi naman matangos siya. Ano lang, hindi lang siya sarat. So, big difference. Hindi siya pango, pero hindi siya matangos. So, hindi, you look puti. Hindi naman. Travel and happiness is still there and smiling and having coffee. Kayo may kape, ako nakasoda na ako. So what did I have? I just had I had chili. I had chili for lunch. May tinry ako na chili. Tapos lalabas ako talaga sana, kaya lang it really poured. The good thing here is that we usually get mornings, especially if it's a real downpour. And then every morning, yan ang una namin tinitingnan. We look at the weather because it helps us decide what we're going to wear. Luffy Fan is saying goodbye. Luffy Fan, please keep in touch. I mean it. We can have coffee. You seem to be harmless, so we'll do it somewhere easy and public. So tell me when you're heading to New York. 'Di ba? Yung iba, matatakot ako niyan, baka i-ghost ako eh. Pinapanood ka lang from the side pero hindi nagpapakita. So anyway, that happened siguro. Sa Pilipinas nangyari na sa akin yan. Somebody was trying to set a meeting up. Michi Manalo says, pag sumabay ako sa'yo, magmukha talaga akong champorado at ikaw ang gatas ko. Uy, sobra ka naman. My brother is actually, the one who comes in here is very dark. If you look at, kuha mo naman yung account ko eh. Patingnan mo yung pictures namin. We have a lot of pictures there. Makita mo yung, sinasabi ko naman kung sino yung kapatid ko. Michi Manalo, sumabay ha. Sumikbay. Ano ba yung sumikbay? Sumabay. 'Di ba? That's an autocorrect or that was a typo. Oh, sumabay. Yan. Hindi and I think also yung klima. So, medyo fair na ako before I left. Pero parang lalo ata akong naging fair because of the climate. Parang ganun. Tsaka hindi naman ako palaaraw. In fact, sa Pilipinas, to be honest with you, my umbrellas were all black. And even here, because only a black umbrella can stop the UV rays from hitting your face. So if you are using an umbrella and it's not black, the UV rays of the sun will go through it. O diba, ganun daw ka-vain? Alam ko yun. That's why all my umbrellas are black. Well, no. I have one that's parang spotted. Pero bigay yun yung mga brothers sa Amazon. So, I got that from there. I bought it from them and then nireview ko. Nakakuha pa nga ako ng payong na may flashlight. So, mga freebies from the sponsors before on Amazon. So, anyway. So, no. I don't consider myself fair. And like I said, oh, just to remind again, people lurking, we are toggling between English and Tagalog. I am both Filipina and a New Yorker. Gulat naman ako doon sa isang pumasok na biglang sinabi niya na akala ko bata eh. Yung palipad papunta dito. Anyway, I'm happy. I will really, I mean my offer for coffee. And besides, pwede naman ako magtago. Hindi naman pwede sa... Lalo na pagbaba ko ng Grand Central, you'll see there are 4 escalators heading down from my side of the building. I don't know, I'm sleepy. Hello, hello. How are you? You should be sleeping. It's already 2 a.m. there, right? Oh, I missed you too. But I know that the time difference is hard, and plus you have school. Teenager yan, teenager. Oh, 4 a.m. Oh my God, go back to sleep. Your mom will kill me. How will you help her tomorrow if you're all sleepy? But thank you. I haven't seen Hockey Channel, Jackson. I haven't seen him at all. So he must be busy playing hockey or going to school, because school for all of the United States resumed. The last ones went back to school starting Friday. So everybody is back. So he's probably busy playing because he has his hockey games. I don't know, I'm sleepy. Found a friend from Canada who's same age, but they hardly pop up because of the time difference and because they have curfews. Diba? Oh. Tutuwa naman ako. Para akong nanay. Tawagan niya sa akin, what are you supposed to call me? What did I teach you? Tita. O, diba? Tinuruan daw mag-tita. That is my clock reminding me. Every day, I have a 10 o'clock reminder that bedtime is coming upon me. At 11, I have a second, very good, I don't know, I'm sleepy. Tita, it is. And then I have a second reminder at 11 to remind me to go to bed. But I still don't go to bed. So, I will usually go to bed like at midnight, no matter how ready or how tired or exhausted I am. So, parang my body clock is like, oh, Luffy Fan says, you just popped up on my phone. Maybe the notifications? I don't know, I'm sleepy. Kapitana Venusa was or still is on a live. Yeah, Kapitana Venusa is always on a live stream. He's in the Philippines though. And Luffy Fan, I was watching One Piece shorts. Oh, you know what you can do also? You can show how you draw. How do you draw the characters? You're going to get a ton of views. I don't know, I'm sleepy. Same, LOL. So, I don't know, I'm sleepy is in the Czech Republic. So, he's on another side of the world. Travel and happiness. Nagbalik naman siya. O, diba? Natutuwa sila sa akin. They are all, everyone is welcome. And I like it when it's like this. We have people from all over. We are talking about different things, and no one is trying to get themselves in trouble by what you call this, by saying things that will upset me. I don't know, Luffy Fan says 67, I don't know, I'm sleepy. I'm probably going to sleep again. Bye, Tita, love you. Go and sleep tight. Good night, my darling. I don't know, I'm sleepy, Luffy. He's giving you a few emojis. I don't know, I'm sleepy. He's a young man. 14, right? Not 67, it's 6.7. Who's 6.7? Luffy Fan. What? No, he's just giving you some smiles because he's going to sleep. And then he says, he gave us the prayer emojis. Oh, he's 13. I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm sleepy. Yes, he's 13. I'll tell Jackson if I bump into him that you've been waiting for him. Luffy Fan, I was just counting and then my brother took my phone. Also, they're flying with you. That's nice. So you're older than them. If you're 23 and they're in college, right? You're older than them. So at least they're having fun with you. Which airport are you flying into? Because is there a direct from Japan to Ohio, or do you need to transfer? I think you need to transit through another international airport. So that's the usual case. O, diba? Hindi siya makaalis. They say they're 17, but they're like 18. I don't know. I'm sleepy. Good night, my dear. Sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite. Pati si Kapitana, kilala na niya. Nakakasabay niya kasi, or nakita niya na naka-online. Si Kapitana naman laging online. Hindi ko rin ma-reach ang energy level. So kanina, I thought I decided against doing a live stream during the day because one, I slept really late last night. And siguro mga 4. And then I ended up waking like before 9. And although I was out of bed before 10, because I was trying to catch something that I had committed to be on, excuse me, I didn't have the energy anymore to like get dressed, paint my face, go on a live stream and talk like this. So I said, I'll just save it for the end of the day. And then as the hours were creeping up on me, I said, do I do an 8? And I figured 9 would be better because I would be done with everything I needed to do. Well, almost. I had to reinstall one of my, or I had to, is it reinstall one of my devices? Diba? Uh, Travel and happiness, pala kwento at madaldal. Oh, hindi ka siya makaalis. 'Di ba? Excited 'yan eh. Kasi nga palipat siya dito. Which is fine, you know. Nawala yung kanina girlfriend daw niya, engaged na sila. But they're both in Canada. So I said, I'm happy for you. At least hindi siya a fam, no? Ang LDR niya is 5 hours apart lang. If she was in the Philippines, then that's going to be like a major long distance relationship. Luffy fan, my brothers are just yapping about some Korean stuff, trying to say Japanese stuff. They do know the history between the two countries, right? I hope. Well, it's okay. You're the Japanese one because it's not going to land very well if you were Korean. So anyway, no. Well, tell them to look it up because I think that's a very important fact about you that they should be culturally aware of. 'Di ba? Travel and happiness. Kaya nga po, nagbayad siguro ng wifi yan, hindi tayo iwan yan. Did you buy internet service on the plane? Because it's going to be a long ride. Luffy fan. They don't know how to say hi in Japanese. Konnichiwa, right? We even have a song that did the Japanese I love you. Ano nga bing kinanta ni Lea Navarro? Gua ID, right? I think. Then we have a big Japanese, hindi naman fine dining. It used to be a fine dining Japanese place. It's called Saisaki. So when you enter, all the servers will shout to you, "Gozaimasen!" So it's like, some people used to get started and say, why is everybody shouting at me? Now we say, they're just trying to welcome you. Gozaimasen! Like at the top of their voices. Ginagawa pa rin ba sa Saisaki yun? So, isa yan sa mga plano ko kasi sabi ko, frankly, the sashimi, yung tuna, tastes different between here and there. The truth is, mas masarap yung sa atin. It's sweeter. And parang mas maganda yung laman. And somebody explained that to me. The reason is the diet of the tuna is different between the tuna that's here in the States and the tuna we find from the Philippines. Luffy fan, I will dono like $10 tomorrow for me. Are you saying it's $10 for the Wi-Fi? That's cheap. I was on American Airlines and they were going to charge $24 for 24 hours. But even if I changed planes, it would work. But I was only going to be on a plane for say like, was it like, 8 hours? So it wasn't worth it. And besides, I can wait. So where are you transiting from, Luffy fan? Straight to Ohio or through, I'm trying to think, are you going through Dallas or you're going through California, usually you go through a second. Definitely there. You won't stop where I am at because I'm on the East Coast. O, diba? At least ako marami. A lot of international airlines dumediretso from New York. So, Korea, ang daming options. Philippine Airlines, once every like 3 times a week. Dati araw-araw sila eh. Pero ngayon, like, they fly every other day or parang 4 days instead of 7. Oh, Luffy fan, I can't understand that. So now, YouTube is asking me to hold it back. Travel and happiness. Mas masarap ba ang tuna natin sa Pinas, tita? Manamis-namis ang lasa. Yes. At saka kasi yung, I don't know if it's true, kasi the diet is different here. They eat seals here. The seals that are found on the West Coast. And the prohibition against eating sashimi when you're pregnant is because the seals are exposed to mercury. So parang may mercury kasi 'di ba once you ingest mercury, hindi yun natatanggal sa system. So hindi naman na it's poisonous but it can cause problems. Pero ako, I love sashimi. Kaya kong kumain ng 1 kilo niyan, isang upuan. And I prefer it over salmon. Although mas masarap sa iba yung salmon kasi parang may pagkalasang gatas yun. It's creamier. There's a creamier taste to it. But I love sashimi. Luffy fan. It's called gibberish. Yeah, no, that's gibberish. But that you're not allowed to do that or YouTube itself is going to ban you or is going to time you out. That's why it hid you because it's giving me the chance to moderate so that it doesn't show to everybody immediately. So YouTube does that in live streams. I know what gibberish is. Yeah, so mas masarap. Pero like, tapos ang tuna dito, pag dumadating, wala na yung head. I think they take it off sa mga fishing vessel. But you can buy. Tuna and salmon head here is very, very cheap. Like, pwede ka makabili ng isang buong ulo ng salmon na wala pang $2. O, diba? Wala pang 100. Kaya kasi hindi nila kinakain. So, kumbaga, that's wastage or that's chopped off and that's treated as non-essential. Pero di ba yung dito sa hindi yung gills, but there's a portion near the gills, considered a delicacy yon for most Asian cuisine. Sa mga Korean at saka sa Japanese, they like that. It's considered a delicacy, either eaten as sashimi or cooked. It's actually masarap siya. May taba ba na hindi siya laman-laman eh. And it's not the gills. Is it the jaw? I'm sorry. Cheeks. I don't know if they call it cheeks. But anyway. So yeah. Ang ayoko lang, when I buy a tuna head, salmon head, or grouper head, ako lang mag-isang kakain. So I end up eating a lot, diba? So I try to stay away. Tapos, yun nga, uso dito ngayon, pokeballs, bowls, not balls, bowls. Parang minimix na nila as a salad. I didn't see that in the Philippines though. The last 2 trips I was there. Hindi pa ata uso sa inyo. Parang yung, I'd say yung tataki salad. Di ba? Sometimes the Japanese restaurants would have that. Travel and happiness. Sarap pag sariwa, tita. Pag prito mo, manamis-namis ang lasa and sinigang. Sarap ng sabaw. Sinisigang ko siya. So, I buy the regular nor broth, diba? Tapos, or yung mamasitas. Lalagyan mo lang ng kamatis at saka ng sibuyas. Pero ang gulay ko, kasi it's hard to find yung mga usual gulay na nilalagay natin. May gabi naman, kaya lang I'm not fond of gabi. I don't like okra. Sitaw na bibili, but only in Asian restaurants. So some people, they will substitute just green beans or haricot verts. Or nilalagyan minsan ng broccoli. Kasi broccoli is easy to find here. So yung sangkap, yung lasa madali naman. I always have Filipino patis because that's what my son prefers sa nilaga. So, nakakapagluto naman. But kasi I don't usually cook. Hindi ako talaga nagluluto. Kasi I gave up rice, I'd say 30-something years ago, I stopped eating rice. So even before I left the Philippines, I stopped eating rice. So pag kare lang, unless the food is like kare-kare. 'Di ba? Pwede ba bang papakin ng kare-kare? Hindi naman pwedeng walang kanin. Travel and happiness, nagugutom tuloy ako. Ay nako, kaya ayoko nanonood ng mga mukbang. Sometimes it's difficult to watch because it's like you get so enticed and you start thinking about food, 'di ba? Lalo na kasi mahilig ako sa bone marrow. So yun yung gusto kong pinapanood. Pero yung tipong papakita mo lang na kumakain ka ng kanin at saka ulam, hindi ako naaano dun eh. Hindi ako na-entice. It's the seafood and usually the bone marrow that gets me excited. Pero I don't know how they do it. So there's this is one thing I also want to discover. They use a filter. So I don't know if they produce the video as a reel first. And then they use that, because IG has those filters, diba? So naka-filter yung face. So I don't know if they produce it there first, or there's an editor that actually filters. My editor is offering assistance like that, but I haven't used it. Kasi parang, hindi naman bayad, pero may points. So it's like, you're given a certain number, like 1,500 points. Gagamitin mo yun as you go along. Ayoko naman gamitin kasi mamaya kailanganin ko. Pero hindi ko pa natututunan yon. Like, I can put a filter and I would look different. I can look younger or I can look like a cartoon character. Hi, Marie! Welcome! We're talking about food and filters. O, diba? Hola! Hola, chica! Meron akong ganyan sa office. She knows. I've known her from parang, since the day I started. She's Mexican, so she'll write sa email, hola chica, ganyan, kasi we're friends. Ang ayoko is, sometimes somebody will write me an email and start speaking in Spanish in an email. So parang I always have to say, I'm sorry, I'm not Hispanic, I'm Filipino. So nagpe-presume sila. Travel and happiness. Ma'am Marie Salas, MLSO. Good morning po. Nagkakape na si Travel and Happiness. Nakapagkape ka na ba, Marie? Nakapagkape ka na. Ako tapos na ako kumain. Nakapag-yogurt na nga ako. 'Di ba? I had chili and parang I had yung tortilla wrap for dinner. Marie Salas, Hola Travel and Happiness. Maraming salamat sa mga naririto. O, 'di ba? Tapos ang ginawa ko, ine-edit ko, and this is a confession. I went to Sagada nung November, 'di ba? Awa ng Diyos yung video niya, naka-stuck sa editor ko. But I went back today, which was good. Because I took out parts, I added parts, tapos hinanap ko yung social nung mga like the inn we stayed at, yung Facebook nung tour guide, because I want to promote him. He was very good. Bilib na bilib ako. Marami ako natutunan sa kanya tungkol sa mga Igorot na tagaron. Tapos, Ifugao pala. And then, what you call this? That, wala na yung, ang sad ako, one of the souvenir stores I went to and featured, as in pinayagan niya ako mag-video. Wala na, permanently closed na siya. So, yung isa na lang na may parang, they weave their own, and she was the one naman who explained to me, yung mga weavers ng Mountain Province, they do it from the house. Tapos they're just given the materials, i-weave nila yan, tapos dadalhin nila doon sa tindahan. Marie Sala says, yes po, done my breakfast. So, the first one I released was the trip. So, pinakita ko yung mga dinaanan namin, yung biyahe, saan tumigil yung Koda. The name of the bus line is Koda line. So, this one, i-voice ko na lang siya kasi i-explain ko kung ano yung ginawa namin. Nag-pottery. We went to the pottery area, pottery store. Yun, may social din yun. So, isasali ko yun. We did the hanging coffins. Doon magaling yung guide ko. Tapos, the souvenir stores, and I think I showed one karinderya and one restaurant. Travel and happiness. Mahilig din ako, tita, sa maanghang na pagkain. Ay, nako, mag-iingat ka, bata ka pa, mamaya niyan. Kasi, the problem with spices, they actually contribute to stone forming. So, especially if your family has a history of being stone formers, yung nagkakaroon ng bato either sa kidney, sa gallbladder, o kung saan-saan man. Ano daw kasi yan eh, it's parang lahi. So, kung yung parents mo ganun, there's a chance na ganun ka din. You have to watch your diet. Pero, masarap ang manghang. Ang sa akin lang at my age, kasi sometimes my stomach does not agree anymore. Marami na akong dating kinakain na hindi ko na makain ngayon. Like, I used to love kuhol, yung escargot, yung snail. Dati nakakaubos ako ng isang appetizer portion nun. Ngayon, kahit na kumain ako ng 3, may sumasakit sa akin sa likod. Tapos, I cannot do oysters anymore and I love oysters. Kahit na hindi yung baked, yung raw. Di ba yung inaano yun binablanch yun sa hot water. Tapos, pagka nabanlian na, ilalagyan mo ng sibuyas, suka, at saka bawang na may paminta, diba? I used to love that. I can't do that anymore. Kasi nga may sumasakit sa... And my doctors cannot find why. Parang they don't think it's an allergy. Sabi ko baka it's my gallbladder reacting. Wala akong problems, like I don't have gout. I have a fatty liver, which I expected kasi masarap ako kumain. But other than that, I love eating all of those. So, unfortunately, I can't. And I think it's age. Di ba, we really have to watch. Ikaw kasi travel, bata ka pa Ako, I'm 59 na. And I'm borderline. I have such a high risk for diabetes because both my parents were. Tapos nung buntis ako, nag-gestational diabetes ako. Travel and happiness, wala naman sa lahi namin tita, high blood meron. Ay, mag-ingat pa rin. You know, we only have one body and you don't want to get to that point na dadapuan ka nung sakit na yon, 'di ba? So if you can prevent it, go lang ng go, 'di ba? Kasi ang sarap kumain sa atin, 'di ba? So it's so parang no matter how simple your ulam is, like ako ang favorite ulam ko sa Jolly Jeep, yung mga jeep na nagtitinda ng pagkain sa Makati. My friends and I would sometimes go down. Hindi kami lagi sa cafeteria, hindi kami lagi do sa mga different food outlets. Tilapia, kasi nilalagyan nila ng sibuyas, kamatis sa loob, 'di ba? Tapos may side pa 'yon, may side salad. Tapos ibibigay nila sa iyo naka-plastic. 'Di ba sa Jolly Jeep? Michi Manalo says, tama. I would suppose that's to eating healthy, not the Jolly Jeep. Yun yung nakakamiss. When I went there last time, ang natuwa ako, nandun pa rin yung mga nagtitinda ng kakanin sa mga bus stop. Diba? If you walk around, you'll still find them. So that one I appreciate. Travel and happiness. Masarap tita ang tuna paksiw sabay lagyan ng purong gata with sili. Oh my God! Anything with gata is good to me. Although ang mami ko, niluluto lang na ginatan yan is ginataang alimango. Nilalagyan niya ng, it's a little spicy too kasi nilalagyan ng malunggay leaves, diba? But I didn't even hear of Bicol Express from her. So na-discover ko yan sa restaurant na lang sa labas. At saka yung iba-iba pang mga gata. Pero ako, I like gata also. Kaya lang it gets rich, diba? Parang masyadong, I don't know how to translate it gets rich, but you know what I mean. Parang masyadong makapal or mataba. Parang ganun. Pero masarap, diba? Ay nako, yan ang namimiss ko sa Pilipinas. Kaya sabi ko, ang problema is I give up all meat for winter, for Lent. So yung huling punta ko, tuwing umuwi ako ng March dyan, this was like probably the 4th or the 5th time I've gone home na March or April. Pag tinamaan ako ng Lent, hindi ako nakakapagkare-kare. Like the last time, walang kare-kare, walang adobo, walang lechon. Kahit na may lechon, di ako kakain yan. Michi Manalo, hello Junior Cacao. Michi Manalo, tikman mo na ba host ang ginataang santol na gulay? Ay nako, taas talaga pa ako pag ulam ko yan. Oh my God, I can imagine pero hindi ko pa yan natatry. Santol. Magaling gumawa ang mami ko ng santol marinade. So, but I haven't tried that. So, ginataang santol na gulay. So, santol lang ang, ang sangkap. Teka, giniginaw na ako. Ayun, namatay. I haven't tried. Ano sangkap niyan? Ano nilalagay na protein? Yun lang. Travel and happiness says, Ma'am Michi Manalo, yummy. Nakatikim na po ako. Talaga? Anong nilalagay? Meron ba yang manok? Meron ba yang gisang baboy. I should try that. Saan ko yan saan restaurant ko makikita yan? Hirap na hirap ako. I was there from, was it March? I arrived March 3, I think. Kasi hindi. Dumating ako March 7 kasi birthday ni mommy was the 9th. And then I left March 25th. Hindi pa rin Easter. So yung mula dumating ako hanggang umalis ako, hindi talaga ako nakapag-undox, hindi ako nakapag-liempo, hindi talaga ako nakakain ng karne. I've been doing that siguro for the last 10 years. Nung una, inumpisahan ko yan, no beef. Tapos the following year, tinanggal ko yung pork. And then, so, isda lang talaga. And then, siguro after the next na, lahat na tinanggal ko, pati chicken. Ganon eh. Ganon. May hipon naman at saka meron namang isda. So, nag-survive naman ako. Michi Manalo says, sa Quezon lang nagluluto niyan. Alam mo, ang mas hindi, ang Bulalo, Batangas yun, ano? Kasi I remember whenever we'd go, we'd stop at, yung one of those local restaurants na hindi chain. Michi Manalo, ginigisa siya sa taba ng baboy, then hinimay na tinapa at hipon. Oh my goodness. Siguro ang sarap. Ang ginigisa is yung santol or yung dahon or yung santol, yung thick part. Baboy. Oo, syempre hindi naman baby. Matidemanda tayo lang dito kung baby. Natawa ako doon Thick part. Yan po, mga ganon. Ay, yung thick part, di ba? Yung sa labas, kasi si mami ko, yun din ang ginagamit niya para gumawa ng parang santol juice. Tapos, ibababad yun hanggang parang ma-flavor niya yung tubig, di ba? Michi Manalo, sorry naman. Hindi, nabasa ko naman ng tama. So, di ba? Ako, gugutumin mo na naman ako, mapapayogurt na naman ako, naubos na yung ice cream ko. Lalabas sana ako kanina, talagang bumuhos, as in bumuhos. Yung perfect ba na EASMR? So sabi ko, lalabas sana ako, mag-iwan akong telepono. And then sabi ko, shit, pa masira yung telepono, sayang naman. So yun, marami kasi akong devices, pero isa lang, hindi, dalawa lang ang may linya. They're all Wi-Fi phones. So doon ko dinadaan ang watch hours ko. Pero like I said, pag ginagawa ko yun, naka-off yung kinakargahan ko ng watch hours. Hindi dapat sabay. So, I think that's something that people should remember when they do that. Kasi hindi man nila intention nakikita yon eh. So anyway, enough of the YT talk. So, kanina, iniisip ko, sabi ko, gagawa ba ako ng raffle pagka towards the days towards the third birthday. Oh my God, talagang hindi ko maisip na parang nakakatatlong taon na pala ako dito. And again, hindi ako malaking bahay. Ayan na naman ako kanina, yung task na ginagawa ko on the side, di ba? May project ako. Merong house na like less than 1,000. There was a house that was like 1.6. But I think the biggest that we visited was, and let me tell you, so I did like, I think there were 8 houses today. And the biggest was, nasa na yung pictures? Kasi sinisave ko. So, 470K. Hindi pa yun tada. 2.13 million. Wow. Pahingi naman ng 100,000. 7.63 million. Triplets sila. And they're young, they're not even really adults yet. Pahingi naman ng 200K. Itong isa maliit lang to, 47.5. Kaya pa natin abutin yung travel, di ba? So, I really don't know what we're doing, but if they tell me to do it and sub, di naman problema yon. Anyway, when I see houses like that, it makes me put myself, it puts me in my place, kumbaga, di ba, Michi? Parang, you see yourself in the bigger picture. Kasi yung iba, and I've seen channels, sad, nasasad ako kasi parang, kasi over 20 sila or 40 sila, mataray na talaga sila, lalo na pag naka-LS. So parang feeling ko, so maliit ako, so parang, I feel like it belittles the smaller channel. So sabi ko kung ako at 12K, nanliliit ako doon sa pakikitungo nila. Lalo pa siguro yung mga houses na 2,000 lang or 3,000 lang. Diba? Yung mga sinimulan, Michi says. Yung mga sinimulan. Oo nga. But like I said, we have to remember where we came from. Kaya ngayon si Rock Solid Passion, balik yan ng balik. Kasi binababaran ko siya, like what you do to me. I'll say hello and I'll say I'm just here and then I'll say goodbye. So, miski maka 1 hour lang, matulungan lang, nasa 1,200 plus lang daw siya. And to her credit, masipag siya umikot. So, when I look at her live stream, she'll have like anywhere from 6 to 10 people, which is good. 'Di ba? Kasi friendly naman siya, tapos minsan nga yung wifi nga lang niya is a little wonky. But she tries. Hi, Moongazer. How are you? Where are you chatting from? Can you remind me? You have a jacket, so you've been here before, right? Where art thou? Ako ba ay ginalit niyan? Bakit again? Pero usually naman pag ginalit ako, hindi lang time out. Ano yan? I would have booted. Where are you from, Moongazer? I'm gonna visit your channel. You are from Florida. I am from America and New York too. I am in New York. Some of us are in the Philippines. Sometimes we have other people from other parts come in. Mike Mercury, who pops in and out, is from the UK. So everyone is welcome. What are you doing tonight? How is Florida? In which part of Florida are you at? Miami? Orlando? Gusto ko talaga bumalik na Orlando. I haven't been there in like 12 years. My old boss, yung nag-retire, may bahay doon. I have a standing invitation. So sabi ko, sige. Kaya lang ka-awkward. Parang close kami, pero parang I feel like, that's effort din yun eh. But close naman kami. Moongazer, 12 years? Are you 12 years old? Are you telling me you're 12 years old? I have 12,000. The 12 we're talking about is the size of my house. I have 12,000 subs. Unless you're telling me you're 12. I'm not 12. I'm 59. I'm old enough to be your grandma, I think. No, I've been here 25 years. I've been in the States for 25 years. Oh, I haven't been to Florida, yes, in 12 years. The last time I was there was 2013 with my son, and my son is 21 years now. So we usually stay in one of the resorts, and we'd visit like 2 or 3 parks. But this time, if I go, I'll probably go alone, and I really just want to see either Disney MGM or the Harry Potter for Universal, or I will go to Epcot again. I'm sorry. No, it's all right. We're typing, and sometimes it's hard to understand because you're typing as I'm talking about another topic. So that's all right. You're lucky you have access and you get a discount. May discount kasi pag taga-Florida ka eh. And now the tickets are so much more expensive kasi parang seasonal nila. So it's not the same rate for the whole time of the year. So it depends when you're going. Ay, Diyos ko, yun lang para na akong lumipad. 200, I think it's 200 plus, right? So anyway. If you ask me, it's worth it. But it's not something I would do, or it's not something I did when I had my son. So we'd go maybe we went, I think, when he was 3, when he was 7, and how old was he in 2013? He would have been like 8, I think. And he's gone back with his dad, but without me. I'm divorced, so yeah. But I would love to visit Disney. Diba content galore? Kaya lang, I heard the problem with showcasing Disney content, like if you go to one of their stores, nasi CPR. Kasi they have copyright over the likeness or the character itself, not just the song. So, but I would love to see again and go. And you know what's strange? I've been to Orlando probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 times. I've never been to the city. I've always only been to the resorts. So anyway, gotta go. Thank you, Moon Gazer. I'm glad you stopped by. Umalis na siya. Okay. Okay lang. Easy-easy lang. 'Di ba? Hindi naman kailangan na, and I don't expect, like I said, I don't expect people to make babad. If they do, I'm happy. But like me, when I find myself flitting from one live stream to the other, I say hello. Pero usually, unless the intention is to help with the watch hours, because I do that for certain people who are still trying to build their house, I really do not spend more than, I'd say, an hour. So unless nga na there is an intention. Like kanina, I just parked one of my windows kay MD168 because I know MD168 is doing the lives maghapon for the watch hours, not to build her house but to maintain her house. Yun. I enjoy watching her and her husband because like they have such a parang it's a very adventurous, pero hindi kasing adventurous ni Miss Kayak. Si Miss Kayak naman kasi ibang level yon. Pero yung bang, that's why I love calling her a Harley babe. I had a classmate who was a Harley babe, but she sort of had a midlife crisis. Nag-umpisa siya at age 40. So like, nung nag-divorce siya, dun siya naghanap, bumili siya ng Harley, tapos natutuwa daw siya driving with the Harley group, the groups of bikers, yung ganyan-ganyan. Sabi ko, okay. Pero parang nagbumurang kamatis ba? Pero kay MD kasi and Mike, it's more of a lifestyle. And what you call this? I like watching her go around and watching them go around, 'di ba? And I don't watch a lot of couples. So siguro sino pa ba yung isang pinapanood ko? There's this couple, pero I think, pareho ata silang puti. Hindi, pareho silang Amerikano. Itim yung isa, puti yung lalaki. But among the Filipinos, I don't really have parang a set couple I watch. Marisa says, next level naman ng adventure ni Miss Kayak 7 Seas. Yun ang dream ko, di ba? If you're going to be passionate about something, like they're passionate about kayaking, mahal ang kayak, ha? Parang bumili ng high-end bike. So, it's hundreds of dollars, some are even over 1,000. So, a lot of those who really are into kayaking, I know because I have a friend who was thinking of buying a kayak. Kasi ang ginagawa niya, they love hiking, so they do what Miss Kayak and Mr. Kayak do. They go from place to place, they do the hikes, they like exploring mountains. May list yan eh. It's like there's a list of parang to mark your achievements. Ganyan. And they were thinking, that's why I know mahal. Mahal magkaya. Kasi nga, but if you're always doing it instead of renting, doesn't it make sense to bring your own? In fact, they will outfit the top of the car. May may rack. It has a specific rack. So, I mean, I'm amazed and parang yan yung maganda. Kumikita ka na, nakakapagbakasyon ka pa, 'di ba? So it feeds on your passion. So yun yung magandang retirement plan. So and you can see naman they really enjoy it, 'di ba? That's the dream. 'Di ba yung bayaran ka para magbakasyon? Parang yung ibang mga, a lot of the big name authors, they're paid to write their books ahead. So, like the woman who did Eat, Pray, Love. Is it Elizabeth McGovern? I'm trying to remember the name. She got the advance for Eat, Pray, Love ahead of the book. So, nagawa niya lahat yun. Nakapagbakasyon siya. She wrote it. I actually like the book, but the second one I started, yung sumunod doon, inumpisahan ko, I didn't quite like it. I read the book and then I watched the movie. Mas maganda yung book. So, it would be nice to do that, travel. But then again, like I said, I'm not one of those people who gets bitten by the bug to keep traveling. Nakakapagod eh. Kasi for me, it's tiring to prepare because I sort of like, I want to go, I never go na yung, sige, bahala na. So I need to know where I'm going. Not necessarily my schedule, but I just need to know what I'm heading into, what are the languages, what are the modes of transportation, currency, 'di ba? Magkano dapat ang baon ko, ano yung typical, yung ganon. You don't want to go na parang aanga-anga. So, pag uwi naman, pagod. And this is something I started doing siguro 3 years ago. Kung ang bakasyon ko is, let's say, Monday to Sunday, I will come home from the vacation on Saturday for sure. Hindi ko gagawin na I will come home on a Sunday. Kasi kung hindi, papasok ako ng pagod na pagod pa rin. And that has really helped. Pati yung front end. So, pag uwi ako ng Pilipinas, naka-off ako na at least the morning before the flight or the day before the flight. Yung hina-half day ko yung gabi. Yung hapon. So that I can, sort of relax, pull everything together, make sure everything is packed, na-weigh na lahat. At the same time, I will always go home or take an extra day after my return flight. Kasi I would usually arrive midnight, tapos dati ang ginagawa ko, pasok ako agad after that. Kasi ayokong masayang yung bakasyon. But I realized, you're not really saving on vacation time by making sagad. Na yung dadating ka 1:00 ng umaga, tapos papasok ka ulit ng 7:00, 8:00. No, so I do a day before, half day before, and a full day after. So that gives me time to unpack. Kasi nakakapagod mag-unpack ha, lalo na lagi ako nag-grocery pa uwi, lalo na pagkasama ko yung anak ko, so we have 4 bags. Pag ako lang, I end up usually paying for at least an extra bag, kung hindi dalawa. Mas mura pa rin kasi kesa well, pag pina-courier mo, matagal. Pero pag yung parang pag bilis mo na door-to-door naman, more expensive. Like, I think DHL has this, not even a balikbayan box. It's a smaller box and it's like 250. Then magbayad ka na lang ng extra piece, 150 lang, 200 if you pay from the airport. So anyway, tsaka kung puno naman, yung 50 pounds, okay lang. Diba? So nagdadala ko yung perla ko. Ano pa ba? I buy perla. I buy the Goya chocolate. Ang pinapasalubong ko is Goya. And then, there's this high-end brand. I discovered it in Unimart, but Cultura also carries it. Philomen, pero spelled siya, I think it's pronounced Philomen, Phyllomen. Ang sarap, kaya lang ang mahal. So, pati packaging nila, ang ganda-ganda. It's like a very chic artwork na box. Ano lang, carton lang, pero ang sarap. They do all these flavors with chocolate and the mangoes. Meron silang coconut chocolate dipped mango. So parang talagang high-end nila. But I've also seen their stuff at there's another grocery I saw it. Yung sa marketplace. Yeah, nakakita na ako sa marketplace. But Cultura carries them, and the one who really first sold them is Unimart. So I usually would go. Yan. Pero ako, hindi ako kasi namimili ng biglaan. The minute I land, if I find myself in a grocery or I'm in the mall, inuunti-unti ko na yan. Tapos I know how to weigh. So yan. So hindi naman ako na-over. To the last pound ha. Masama ang loob ko pagka nag-weigh ng bag, tapos I find out I'm like 2 pounds short. Sayang. Dapat na iuwi ko yung cream silk. I have tried time and again to bring home cream silk here. It's always the one that gets left behind kasi mabigat. Kasi syempre, I can't leave my Starbucks mugs. And then, my Delimundo. I cannot leave that stuff. So, ang naiiwan lagi, yung cream silk. Nag-try pa nga ata ako ng Sunsilk the last time. Yung malaki nilang shampoo and conditioner. So, yun. Those are the things I bring home. I was going to do a video on that, and then parang I couldn't get a video of the last 2 items I wanted to include. So sabi ko, sa susunod na lang. Nakunan ko na yung iba. Dati, Cebo de Macho. Ayan, wala dito niyan. Cebo de Macho. May nagbilin pa nga niyan sa akin before. Before, we didn't used to have Salonpas. But now we have Salonpas in the pharmacies. Achete Alcamforado. Wala niyan dito. So isa pa yan, lalo na when my child was still a baby. Ano pa ba ang dinadala ko? There's this red spice na mahal dito yun eh. Okay, Mitch, bumalik si Travel and Happiness. Tapos na ba ang ang pagkape mo. Ako, hindi na ako magkakape. Bukas na lang. If I don't have coffee kasi by noon, hindi na ako pwede magkape. Kasi hindi na ako makakatulog. So, I only have coffee as early as possible, tapos noon. Tapos, I try not to have soda or soft drink until after 12. Kasi kung hindi naman, nasusobrahan, dadami siya. So, yan ang buhay ni Pinay New Yorker. Ano ang gagawin nyo for the rest of your Sunday? I've been watching the news. Maraming galit, ha? Ayoko na i-discuss yun. Political na naman. Travel and happiness, nakikinig tita habang naglalaba. Ako ganyan. Pag naliligo ako, doon ako nakikinig sa balita. 'Di ba? Pabayaan mo, yayaw-yaw lang ako ng yayaw-yaw. Para daw akong talk show na mag-isa. But sometimes I try to think of, okay, what's next? What am I going to say? What else makes sense? Kasi pag wala nagsasalita, di ba? Nagsasalita lang ako na magsasalita. Yun naman ang point nun. Sige lang, tuloy mo ang paglalaba. Anong detergent ang ginagamit mo? Tinanong eh. No. That's fine. Yeah, so yun. Pagka nagta-travel ako yan, may baon akong perla na isang bar lang. Let's say I'm going to another. Hindi ako nagbaon dito sa Houston kasi sa Utah. Kasi alam ko hindi naman ako maglalaba. But for example, pupunta ako ng Sydney, ganyan. May dala ako, tapos may dala akong parang Tupperware na malaki. Doon ko na maglalaba kung kailangan ko maglaba. Like, pagdala ko yung bathing suit, yung ganyan. Surf powder. Ginagamit ata yan sa bahay namin. Naka-washing machine naman kayo eh. Usually, ganyan na ang style. But still, it's matrabaho, di ba? Kasi, bihira naman yung isang load ka lang eh. Di ba? Maglalagay at maglalagay ka. So, yan ang buhay. Pagka weekend, laundry day. Kailangan ko maglaba bukas siguro. Pag hindi umulan, let me see the weather. Let's see. Kasi we always check nga. Salamat sa smartphone. You can see the weather for the day or the weather tomorrow. So, here's the bad news. It's going to rain. Oh my God. Hanggang 12:00 ng tanghali, uulan. Okay lang yan, basta sa gabi, hindi. Tapos ako yung masiselan, like, I have clothes na ayoko kasing dinadryer. Hinahang ko lang yan. Travel and happiness, nasa bukid ako. No, tita, mano-mano kusot, nasa bukid ako. Basta okay yung surf. 'Di ba? Kasi you need to find something na hiyang ang balat mo. 'Di ba? Like, ano ba yung dating... Kung sa perla kasi okay ako, sa wheel hindi. O, 'di ba? Alam ko rin yan. But I only do the small stuff. Bago ako umalis, nagpapalaundry ako. Doon nag-umpisa yung lavandera ko 20-something years ago. So, dadaling ko yan doon sa malapit sa office. Kasi nahiya naman ako kay mother. Kasi nung malaki na kami, wala nang kasambahay. Meron pang yaya. Di ba, ayaw naman namin sila i-overload. So, anyway, yan. So, I'm excited about the Sagada video. Then, nakalimutan ko yung pangalan nung tour guide. So, sabi ko, hindi, nilagay ko to somewhere in my phone. So, hinanap ko, nakita ko naman. Tapos, syempre, hinanap ko siya sa IG. Kasi yung IG account niya, private. Pero yung TikTok niya, open. So, ang ilalagay ko yung TikTok. Ayoko naman ilagay yung company. Kasi by the time ma-publish, baka wala na siya dun sa company. Like yung souvenir store na binilahan ko ng marami. Sarado na. That's so sad. Pero pinakita ko yung relative area kung nasan yung mga souvenir stores. Maganda bumiyahe. I mean, I used to think yung bang, di ba yung pag gusto mo mag-disappear, iniisip mo, saan probinsya ka kaya magtatago or saan ka magbe-blend in? Pero feeling ko, hindi ako makaka-blend in anywhere. Yun, di bang, nasa dyan yung matabang maputi. Yun yung maate magsalita. Nandun sa apartment dun. O, diba? Pero, I used to think, ako kasi before, when I ride a bus, so let's say I'm going to Bulacan, or I'm going to Manawag, right? I don't want to get off the bus. I want to keep the bus to keep going. I just want the bus to, yung parang, ayoko bumaba. Gusto ko dire-diretso yung biyahe. Parang sarap na sarap ako doon. Nakaupo lang ako sa bus. So, nung nandiyan naman ako, nagbabas naman ako. Hindi naman ako sosyalera na puro kotse-kotse. So, parang I always get that feeling kapag sumasakay ako ng bus, kaya long trip o hindi. Well, pero yung nasa EDSA. Kasi yung nasa EDSA, laging puno, di ba? O hindi ako nakasakay dun sa carousel nila. Yung, ano ba yun? Is that the point to point? Yung EDSA lang daw ang binababaan. Yun ang hindi ko nasubukan. Pero nakapag MRT ako hanggang Quiapo, Carriedo. Yan. Nagagawa ko na mag-isa yan. Proud na proud ako. Tinuruan ako ng mga kapatid ko. Nung una natakot pa sila eh. Sabi nila, magpa-special ka ng tricycle, pababa ka dun sa Aurora Boulevard. Alam ko naman lahat ng kalye. I mean, I grew up there. So, kung kaya ko lang, hindi mo ako mawawala sa Manila. Pati pag sinabi ng taxi driver or grab driver na, ma'am, daan tayo ng Hulo, ah. Alam ko yung pasikot-sikot. So, I tell them, okay lang po, kasi alam ko naman putong area. So, alam ko ho, hindi ko iisipin na nililigaw nyo ako kapag nag-shortcut kayo dito o dyan. So, magaling ako doon. Hi, Polish Pinay. Welcome to the live stream. Aren't you live or are you live? Yan, si Polish Pinay is usually live streaming also. She's in Canada. So, like I was saying, hindi nyo ako maiwawala sa Pilipinas. Pero I've always had that thing na when I know it's a long trip, ayoko bumaba. Sana dumire-diretso pa yung bus. Parang masama pa yung loob ko na, nandito na tayo, bababa na. Ganun ako. But I like now that the buses are different. Dati sumasakit yung aking bottom. Lalo na pag pauwi ng Bicol. There was a time when my grandmother died, we had to. Parang sa eroplano yan. Actually, sa eroplano ng Philippine Airlines lang nangyayari sa akin yan. Yung pagkakaupo ko, so what I do is I sit on the pillow. Di ba nagbibigay sila ng mga pillow pag international trip? I sit on that and I try to ask for a second one. Nilalagay ko dun sa parang small ng back. How do you make Tagalog small ng back? The small of my back. Yung parang, di ba, may curve. Lalagyan ko ng pillow din doon. Tsaka isa pang tip, pag magbabiyahe, hanapin niyo yung logo ng eroplano sa blanket. Yun ang ilagay nyo malapit sa face nyo. Kasi pag alam nyo na hindi yun yung nasa paanan nyo, hindi nyo ilalagay yun sa face nyo pagka na sipa na sa floor, diba? Yan. Paano tayo napunta doon? Ang bus. Ang pinag-uusapan nga pa na namin ay ang bus. Polish Pinay, how are you? So, how's life? Malapit na. Kaya kita tinatanong kung malapit kasi I want to know kung kailangan mo ng big help or okay ka na, you're coasting by. Kasi big help would be if hindi ka pa nakakatawid ng 2,000. Kasi there's a group of us who will do that. But we need to know. Kasi we're just presuming you're doing okay kasi nakasampa ka na ng 1,000, di ba? And there's a way to do that. So, but there's a group of us who will do that. You just need to tell us that you need the watch hours. Otherwise. Kaya lang yung ibang tinawid namin na demo naman. Not because we help them go get monetized, but for other reasons, which is sad. But then, you never know. So it's like you always have to be on your toes about what is allowable, what is not allowable, what will make Lolo upset or will make Lolo mad. It's my third YT birthday, October 4. Wow. Mag-iisip ako ng gimmick. Gusto ko magpa-raffle. Pero ayoko naman yung one time, good time. So, gusto ko progressive. Ang problema is, it's easy to send stuff to people here in the States or, closer, diba? Ang problem is yung sa Pilipinas. Bagay, kung monetary naman, there's GCash. Dito sa aming cash app yan. So, we'll see. I want to do something nice naman for my third birthday on YT. So, nakita ko, tinignan ko. If you look at your AdSense, nandun yun eh. Became a YouTube partner. Tapos nakalagay yung exact date. October 4. So, that's my third birthday. And I wish I didn't slack off the first quarter, diba? From January to April, talagang halos hindi ako mag-upload. Tapos, pati shorts ko, napabayaan ko. I wish I didn't do that, but then that's okay. That was a learning phase for me. So at least nakabalik naman ako ngayon ng may gana kasi natuto naman ako doon. Kaya lang, as in, hindi ako pumapasok ng LS ni MB. Usually yan, everyday, nasa bus pa lang ako. Pumapasok na ako doon, parang tanong ko, sino may premiere? I would usually have 2 devices available if I were on the bus. Kasi pareho siyang may data. Pero pag nasa bahay ako, mas marami kasi I can do Wi-Fi. But I would always, kasi let's say sasakay ako ng 6, she used to start at 6 which is her 3 o'clock lang ngayon pag hindi naka-DST. So lagi ko yan aantayan. Lalo na pag may premiere. So I would chase her. Nakamute ako kay Polish, hindi niya ako sinagot. That's okay. I'm happy that you stopped by. Diba? Ako naman, this is like, I take this very lightly. Parang, it's something that's fun. It's something that's chill. So, it's not like I'm counting, ay, si ganyan, hindi dumadaan. Tapos, or hindi ko nakita si ganyan. I've just stopped counting kasi it's harder. And you just need to be grateful for the support. I do take note though, kasi parang, I want to know kung sino yung dapat balikan. Diba? Miski dumaan man lang, nag-wave or something. Yung mga ganyan, diba? I appreciate that. Kasi it's not naman that we don't always have to have a conversation for you to support a live stream. The fact that you go in, you give us a thumbs up. I'm now number 14. Yay! Walang bawian na. Andiyan na naman ako doon sa experience ng bawian ng like. Malaking bagay na po sa akin yan. So, I'm very happy when people come in, say hello, give me a thumbs up, and I don't mind that you need to leave right after doing that. The mere fact that you walk in, that's good. Yung issue kasi before was, I had a live stream, umakit ng 144 yung likes, tapos when certain people left, nag-shrink siya to 30. So, I guess, like I said, yung 30 yung, I'd say, yun yung authentic likes. So, the others were like, paano yun? Parang kinerga tapos pinawi. But then, for you to take back a like, you have to unclick, diba? Parang kung nag-click ka ng thumbs up, to take it back, you unclick it. So, I don't know what happened. Wala pa rin sa amin naka-figure out. But hey, I'm not going to complain. Diba? Wala namang danyo sa akin yun So, as long as you don't hurt others, and if that floats your boat, dito sa States, meron kami expression na gano'n. If it floats your boat, meaning yun yung ito na naman ako, ayoko na mag-attempt mag-Tagalog kasi palpak na naman lalabas yan. Meaning, what is float your boat? Kung yun ang nagpapalutang ng bangka mo. Diba? It doesn't sound as funny. But whatever it is that makes you happy, I hope that, you get something out of it. And if I'm able to make you smile, laugh, or if I teach you something along the way, that makes me happy too, diba? At least tapos na yung mga manggugulo at hindi na sana sila pumasok. Diba? Happy na ako. Well, I am reaching the 2nd hour, and it's been a pleasure talking to all of you here. I have 4 minutes more. Lagi kong gustong yan. Ay, hindi, actually 6 pa pala. Gusto kong tumatawid kasi gusto kong makita. That's for my personal satisfaction. Hindi yan requirement ni Lolo. At saka wag naman sana may pumasok na may tanong na naman kasi pag ganun, na-extend ako. But I'm happy to if there's a question or there's somebody who asks something about anything under the sun, whether it be about YT or not. Diba? Always happy to impart what I can impart, and if I cannot impart, it has also happened many times na ako naman ang natuto. So that's why I like these conversations. Diba? Meron tayong bagong friend na palipad ngayon siya sa Ohio. Ayun pala, 23 anyos na siya. Tapos kung sumweldo siya, 300K a year. Diba? Hindi siya mayabang. So, dito kasi we don't flaunt that. Hindi naman pinag-aan yun. Parang, hindi yun ikinakalat kasi considered very very personal. Anyway, kung gusto niya, okay lang. Pero natutuwa pa rin ako sa kanya. magturuan kami ng English, kumapadpad siya dito in 5 months daw. So that makes me happy. I met a new friend. And yun nga, there are people who keep coming back besides the Barkada from MB's group, diba? And Michi and Marie. Wala si Papa Bonse. Family time. Sabi nga niya, it's family time. Kasi, what you call this? Ang ano daw, ang weekend ay para sa pamilya. And tama naman. It's just that, unlike you guys, so for example, like my son is in college. Pag umuwi yan, usually magkita kami weekday, dadaan siya sa office, ganyan. Or kung uuwi siya, kailangan mahaba-haba yung panahon, hindi siya busy. They shoot their films usually on weekends. So, kanya-kanyang assignment yan. Kung this week siya, next week yung isang friend niya, next week yung isang kaklase. Kasi sila-sila rin ang nagtutulungan gumawa. So, ang crew, sila-sila rin. Very proud of him. I'm trying to monetize his channel. So, sabi ko, bago ko siya kargahan, dapat ako muna, 'di ba? So, hindi ko siya napapanood as much as I would want because I'm working on Take 5 NYC. And again, to explain the term, kasi 'di ba, when you're doing something, gustong mag-break, let's take 5 minutes. Actually, may minutes yon. Kaya lang ang shortcut is take 5. Let's take 5. Ibig sabihin, break muna. So, yun yung point ko kasi the channel doesn't really have videos longer than 5 minutes. Sige na, I'm going to sign off na. Nagpapalipas lang ako, inaantay ko sumampa ng 120 minutes. Nasa 1:17:38 na. So, magpapaalam na ako. Sana maging maluwalhati ang iyong paglalaba. Michi, maglalaba ka rin? Ako bukas siguro kung tumigil ang ulan. It's supposed to be raining till like midday. So I will do what you're doing later. Sa ngayon, ako'y magpapahinga muna, magliligpit-ligpit naman. And I am sorting my laundry. Maglalagay sa mga laundry bag. Bukas ko na gagawin. If not, Tuesday. Michi Manalo says, mapayapang pagtulog naman sa'yo, host. Ay naku, sana makatulog naman ako ng maaga. Parang feeling ko, something's keeping me up. Sana wag naman ako. Ayan, pinapaalala na ng telepono ko, 11:00 na. So I really hope I get a peaceful night's sleep. And I hope you have a very good day there. Good night, Jan Tita from Travel and Happiness. And good night to everyone. I still have a minute. May pagka-OC sa deadline, ano? So, gusto ko lang talaga sumampa siya ng 120. Nasa 118.55 na. O, diba? Hari nawa ay magawa mo lahat na iyong gustong gawin. Meron pa akong tomorrow. I still have tomorrow naman. So, okay lang. And Monday is going to be light. Nasa ibang bansa ang aking pinananagutan. O, diba ang lalim nun? Marie, no worries. I'll probably be online tomorrow unless my dinner runs long. But I'll probably be online and I am very happy to be back tomorrow. And thank you again for joining me in this live stream. I'll be here if not 8 to 10, 9 to 11, same oras sa Pinas pero umaga. And thank you again to everyone who joined and who listened and patiently laughed and listened to me while I was here. So you all have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! See you around, Michi. I'm sure makikita pa tayo sa mga ibang premiere or somebody else playing right now. Okay, good night everybody.